That sorry about that. Let's react. All right, let me see how it sounds. Let me see how it sounds. Twitch. There we go. All right. That sounds good. It sounds good. Awesome.
From jail the first time because I got arrested because I was trying to serve them court papers to take them to court. They're just making up reasons for me to be arrested, but then I get out of jail because I paid for bond, I get out of jail, and now Ammon's just calling the police because he's like, you guys let Ben out of jail? Like, what the heck? Like, how could you guys do that? Ben needs to be in jail right now.
So he was arrested, and I think he was booked into the Utah County Jail, and he must have been released, even though he's an out-of-state, flight risk. He was released, and so he's a YouTuber that does this stuff for videos and clicks.
Okay.
He was arrested in California for doing this kind of trespassing and kind of stuff. Before.
What a lie.
Just I think in 2024.
Right.
My first time getting arrested ever was for serving my court papers.
This is my first time ever being arrested.
This is my first time ever getting arrested, but I think Ammon's thinking, oh, well, if I lie to the police and make it seem like he's a criminal, maybe they'll just keep him in jail this time, you know?
So that's what's happening, and so, but we he's also been passing fraudulent gift certificates to financially harmed.
Fraudulent gift certificates. Does he mean the Guinness World Record?
Oh, I was so confused. I've watched that part like 5 or 6 times. I was like, what's he mean gift certificates?
Yeah. I think he means the World Record certificate.
Dude, that's crazy.
For most Legos stolen by any company in the world.
That's what's going on. But at this point, I
That
need this
certificate.
information so I can tell our staff what is going on, because if I need to go and get some of my staff armed so that he can't threaten them, that's what I need to do. Or they're going to go find him and rearrest him because he clearly had to have violated some kind of rule. There's got to be something to stop this guy from continuing to intimidate our staff.
How do you guys let this guy out of jail? If we let this guy out of jail, he's going to kill our staff. Like, how can you possibly think of letting this guy out of jail?
You watch this? I feel like you're just like, dude, this is hilarious. I'm like, dude, this pisses me off.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, yeah.
It pissed me off too,
He's
come on.
lying through his freaking teeth.
It
I don't know
is.
what has been done since he was arrested yesterday.
Sure.
Like, we all sighed a big sigh of relief this morning knowing that he was arrested last night. And then to have this happen all over again, like, everyone's feeling some pretty significant trauma that he's just not going to stop.
Yeah, so it's not the police or corrections that let him out. That's going to be a judge, right? And so that would be a complaint that would have to be directed towards their office to find out what's the deal. Why would you let this guy out when he's stalking?
Mm.
That's
Yeah. So really quick. Sorry, let me grab a pen. Who do I contact for that?
He's like, dude, what are you talking to me about this for? Talk to the judge.
Police officer's like, we tried to keep him in jail until his court case for a month, but the stupid judge let him out. So, like, don't complain to me, complain to the judge.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I suggest you put all evidence that you have against this guy on that.
He acts really, like, cutesy. Like, he's clearly got some form of sociopathic disorder.
Wow.
Because he lies through his
Wow.
He says and does whatever he
Oh.
can to just get away with whatever he wants.
Oh.
Again, multiple arrests, I think, in the past.
I think you're describing yourself, buddy. I know. Wait. He's describing himself right now as we're talking.
In different states.
So obviously, if you look in the police records, you can see that I've never been arrested before. But because Ammon said so, maybe the police will just listen to Ammon, you know?
His word every single time. They're taking his word over your evidence. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
That's another charge, obviously. I mean, we'll stack him until he leaves you guys alone, I guess. You know what I mean? Or they put him in jail, one or the other.
Dude, that's so insane to freaking say.
Basically, I think Ammon lied to them saying that there's a restraining order when there wasn't. And so he's like, oh, well, that's another charge, and we're just going to keep making up charges about me until I'm in jail for good is kind of what it sounds like. Even though the evidence goes against everything you say, I want to help you out, Ammon.
Look at his shirt. This guy's such a creator, man.
Because
I can stack. I'll try to stack it on this stocking case.
Oh my god, dude. Does he not know that he's recorded?
I am just going to figure this out here. Okay, sir. I'm going to call the jail, and then I will meet you over there, okay?
Okay, perfect. See you there in a little bit.
Yep, bye. Hey, it's Abrams with Orem Police Department. How you doing? You guys let a guy go this morning. It sounds like named just from the jail today.
Officer Abrams?
Yep. Jim.
Nice to meet you.
Yep. Man, is there any way I can use your bathroom?
Yeah,
real quick?
for sure. We've got one right back here.
Taking my body camera off and setting it down for a second so I can use the bathroom. You shouldn't be doing this stuff, right? You know what I mean? All 5 of them should be charged. Right?
basically what they're saying now is not only should we put Ben in jail for forever for trying to serve these.
I want to turn on my camera so I can use the bathroom. All of a sudden, he can't do that. He can't do that. He should be charged. He should be put in jail. Damn. What happened when you took that shit? That was a long ass shit you took. I can't lie. That was a long ass shit you took, brother.
Court papers. We should put all 5 of his team members in jail for trying to take you guys to court. You guys don't deserve to go to court, and anyone that tries to take you to court, we're gonna put them in jail indefinitely.
They started threatening to kill some of the staff. And so they're just like, hey, if you don't, we're gonna kill you if you don't give this guy his money back and all this other stuff, and like all these things. And so we're like, dude, like you guys have to go through the appropriate legal channels. Yeah. This guy has nothing to do with it, right, other than he just gets off on making videos and like if you look him up again, he goes by the name of Rex YouTube. Okay. And he films himself doing illegal things all the time, and then he gets his videos taken down, do all sorts of research on him. That's what we're dealing with, is a guy who, like, honest to goodness, he's a sociopath. Okay. As we've done some additional, searches on him, he has, like, it appears.
Oh, these are the... I think we found them, guys. We find the figurines. They're right here. Here's the whole inventory.
Here's that a relative
we got him.
Of his, because he's originally from Ohio and then he moved to LA. Some relative of his with the same name, that, like, based on what we can piece together, was like convicted of like child porn.
I don't know who you're looking at, but you're not looking at the camera or the guy or the officer. He's always looking around, just for an idea, just to give to the officer and lie. Like, that's one of the best things, like, you can tell when people lie. Just they look around.
Porn or child, sexual.
Look, now he looks at him. Be like, let me look at him, so I certify my statement.
Some of these other types of things.
Now he's gonna look away and trying to look for another thing so he can tell the officer. Also, this motherfucker is fucking as one eye looking this way and one eye looking that way. You know?
So there's a very real chance.
Look, I tell you, there you go. He swapped immediately just to look for another way to.
He may have been abused as a child, but that set him through a mental disorder, kind of whatever the case may be. He's clearly a sociopath and does not care about, like, the system.
My whole family's like pretty close, and I'm like 99.999999999% sure that's not true. But if it is true, I would like to know who that is. So, because I would, that's probably important.
I don't know how cops, being cops, yeah, it's a detective job, to like get all this evidence and stuff. to figure out who's lying and who's not. A normal cop won't go that deep, but you know, in this case, you know, it should be an investigator, a professional, you know, going through this case, not just fucking cops. You know, we keep putting cops like they're the big law. Yeah, they enforce the law, but they not the big law. If you know, that's why when they put a ticket or something, they say, oh, you can either pay or go to court. Like you can either just deal with it or you can just fight the enforcement of the law that I just put on you. It's basically it. You know? Same thing when they tell you to stop. They enforcing the law. Be like, yo, I need you to stop. Like, what the hell? Maybe there's some guy robbed and you look like him and something, you know? So you need to obey at some point. But then if you wanna just fight it, you go to court. And now like cases like this, they go much deeper than just, you know, taking some notes, which you need to find out who and when and what went wrong here. You know, you just be like, oh, we need investigators. Yeah. I don't know. It's just a dumb take.
Information for me if there is someone in my family that's like that, but just a really quick update. I think we found the guy that Ammon's talking about.
Athens man is sentenced after he was found guilty of 110 felony counts for recording and distributing child pornography from his home. Benjamin Schneider is sentenced to 8 years in prison.
So yeah, I guess this guy also got charged in Ohio, and he has a very similar name to me. It's actually the exact same name as me. And maybe he thought that this person was me. Maybe that explains why he's saying I have been arrested multiple times. I mean, clearly this person is not me. I mean, but also maybe Ammon's not the smartest person in the world, so maybe he thought that we were.
To be fair, you're way more handsome than him. Putting it that way.
I don't know, but this is the closest I was able to find of what Ammon can be talking about.
We know this guy's a sociopath, and so we are very afraid for our staff. And these guys coming in, they've threatened people before. They don't care about their lives, right? And that's what makes us very scared. Is because again, like, do I? And I'm kind of asking a serious question. In your opinion, would you go get a shotgun and bring it in this room?
He keeps asking, like, so, like, you're the police officers, do you think it's a good idea that we should have guns to defend ourselves next time Reckless Ben comes in, right? I think what he's trying to do is, because Josh Johnson said he was going to shoot us just for trying to serve him papers.
Holy crap, dude. Wait, hold on. This is insane. So he's basically asking, hey, officers, do you think it's a good idea for me to have a gun, a shotgun, in case this guy comes around again? So he can get the okay from the police officer. Yeah. So he's like, hey, the officer said I can, insinuating that he can kill you.
Well, the police officers would have told me to do this. Like, I'm just within my rights. He was trying to kill me, and I'm just defending myself. Yeah, he's trying to come up with a reason to justify murdering us, I think, which...
This is actually insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
A little scary, but...
In a situation like this where some people we feel like are in danger.
I personally encourage people who are able to carry legally to carry.
Okay, so that's basically all the footage after I got arrested of them freaking out, and I think that kind of explains why, because a few hours later we do the GoFundMe. Sheldon gets arrested just for promoting this GoFundMe, and then they send a whole SWAT team of police officers to my house to just arrest everyone. So basically Ammon's doing what I like to call the 3-year-old method, which is basically if a 3-year-old really wants it and they're not getting it, what do they usually do?
Whine, cry, kick the back of the seat when they're in the car.
Basically this. That's kind of what Ammon's doing. Like, at first isn't really getting what he wants. It's like, I mean, I guess he got me arrested, but then I get out of jail, and he's like, oh, shoot. If I just keep saying he's stalking us, they're not going to keep him in jail for I got to make up some story to put him back in jail. It's exactly what a 3-year-old would do, right? And then he says, we're going to murder him. He's like, we're threatening him, and
he's not getting what he wants, so he just keeps, like, whining and crying. He's like, they're doing this!
And we can't... Yeah, and we can't, honestly, we can't really get mad at Ammon for doing this because, I mean, we used to do the same thing also, right? Like literally everyone used to do this. But then we turned like 5 years old, and we
we grew out of it.
yeah, like we turned 5, and then we realized that this was not the correct method to get what we want. Yeah, basically the person that sent me all this body cam footage asked if I could respond to what Ammon's saying. So I'm saying my official response to Ammon is goo goo gaga, because I feel like that's the appropriate way to respond to someone who's acting like a baby. And send. So after this phone call, they arrest Sheldon for just promoting our GoFundMe. And a bunch of SWAT team members still.
That's funny. Nah, that's funny, bro. Come on.
Sense to me now, based on what Ammon was saying. But anyways, let's fast forward a little bit. We posted the video, and this is, I think, 5 days after we posted the video now. Matt McNeff, Ammon's brother, calls the police. I don't really think he had a crime. He's just kind of like complaining about our video. No, for real. Look.
Let me see.
Yeah, so it's my brother and I have a franchise called Bricks and Minifigs that we run. He was filming and making this pseudo journalistic documentary that he, that's what he's claiming it is. Yeah. He released that documentary on Friday, and our lives have been nothing but hell since then. Once this YouTuber released this video, our franchisees are getting targeted harassment, review bombs. They're destroying people's lives and making it has been a nightmare.
He's not even reporting a crime to the police. He's just like complaining about how much he dislikes the video.
Aren't you supposed to call the cops when there's an emergency?
Yeah.
The cops basically just being the dude's therapist at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's been rough. He's trying to say that the American Fork Police, our company, and the LDS Church are all colluding now in protecting our franchisee, and it's one big giant conspiracy. I mean, it's insanity. It's just rage bait and clickbait, and he is causing significant harm. This has got to.
He is, guys. He is taking serious harm. He took a whole ass company down. Oh my God, he took a whole ass company down. Of course. Shit. And he keeps doing it.
The YouTube creator is his
redacted.
Again, we feel like we've tried the whole way through to do the right thing here.
This entire time, Bricks and Minifigs, they say they've been trying to do the right thing the whole time, and it's literally just been as easy as give the dude his Legos back. They're just sitting in an empty store right now that you guys aren't even planning on selling them anymore. It'd be so easy for you just to give them back. But
yeah, exactly.
That would fix this whole thing, but they didn't. So, wait. So, it's because they've caused so much, punitive damage now. They've put Brian on medication. He's been having panic attacks. They've tried ruining his whole life and all this other stuff. Now, it's a little bit more complicated than just giving the Legos back now. Basically, our lawyers are saying that this is going to be a slam dunk case. We could just get millions and millions of dollars out of them and just basically bankrupt their entire company. So Bricks and Minifigs will get completely destroyed. Or
that sounds insane.
We've given them another easy way now. They can say that they're sorry by doing the chicken dance.
Oh yeah, the chicken dance.
Sincere form of apology. And once they do the chicken dance, then I will know that Bricks and Minifigs is sorry, and we can finally move on to the next video series. It'll be awesome. But it's weird. Bricks and Minifigs still hasn't done the chicken dance yet, which to me makes me feel like they think doing the chicken dance will cause them hundreds of millions of dollars worth of damage. They're that scared of doing the chicken dance. They think that by them doing the chicken dance, it's probably, I don't know, but they think that's a worse decision than destroying their $100 million company and all of the innocent franchises that have nothing to do with this. They think it's worth destroying all their franchises just so they don't have to do the chicken dance. Time is running out, and they have 1 week left as of me posting this video right now, and then there's going to be a third thing. So right now, it's just give the Legos back and do the chicken dance. But if they wait 1 more week, then they're going to have to do 3 things. Whatever this street is, it's the street Joshua Johnson lives on. They will have to rename this street Reckless Ben Street.
Reckless Ben Street.
Drives home, he's gonna have to see, oh, I live on Reckless Ben Street now. This sucks, you know? Yeah, just as they're stacking the charges to throw us in jail forever, we're stacking the list of demands before they can get out of this mess.
That sounds sick. That sounds sick.
Whole companies destroyed. Stack it week after week, month after month. year after year. Yeah, even infinity after infinity. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep stacking those lists of demands all the way up and never stop. Give the Legos back. It won't stop until the Legos. Anyways, subscribe to Patreon. You'll get to see lots of behind the scenes, like full interviews. I just posted a full interview of us talking to the chief of police.
Man, you got screwed. Like, right? So we're just trying to right the wrong. Whatever that looks like.
Basically, he's saying that his police department messed up, and the whole interview's on Patreon. Also, part 4 is halfway filmed. We're almost done filming part 4. It's gonna be the most insane video we've ever filmed in our entire lives. Tell him, Victor. Yeah, no
Great actor.
because we're still undercover in part 4, but part 4 is gonna be super sick. Everyone's saying that this is
yeah.
how the Lego videos are wrapping up. I think the Lego series is actually just started.
Just starting. Oh my god. A round of applause, bro. Round of applause, brother. Alright, I guess we can watch